16 here. And this is actually the second recording of this episode because apparently the first one went corrupt. So we'll recap on what we actually did in the first clip and then I'll actually get going. So, in the first clip that I did, the one that went corrupt, we explored the crimson forest, and we got over a stack of crimson, the crimson fangs, the crimson boys, that's what I'm gonna call it. So basically, yeah, that's what I'm actually going to call it. In today's episode, we are going to do the blue warp, the one of my favorite biomes, the warped forest, and also in today's episode we will also be going into the Soul Sand Valley. So it's going to be a bit of a two-parter. Now we are just on the edge of the biome, so it's really good. Now, I'm going to actually try and locate the Soul Sand Valley and see how far it is. Chances are, maybe, yeah, don't believe that. Yeah, maybe I'll probably end up resetting the Nether again. So just keep that in mind, which means I will probably have to rebuild that Nether hub. But not right now, until I get the chunks. But this episode, we're not worrying about that. This episode is going to be great. Basically, now I did have to break bedrock, so it's easier for me to travel, so you should probably be seeing, you probably might see some clips where I'm like running hilariously, hysterically, on top of the Nether, for little to no reason. If you see me do that, that is exactly why. So, now, the warped things, yeah, they're called stems. Actually, they're not logs, they're stems. So basically, I did store all the crimson stuff back in my Nether storage. And yes, and I've mentioned in my first recording, we will probably do a big project involving these. So hopefully that won't happen in the not too distant future. So, we got blue Nether wart this time, or yeah, warped blocks, which I'm quite shocked by what they're actually called. Yeah, I did collect each of the so-called stuff. I don't remember exactly what they're called. So you're gonna have to bear with me on this. Now, I was originally planning on doing like double length episodes, but I'm afraid that's probably not gonna happen. Because I'm having space conflicts on my machine yet again. So apparently, that's probably not gonna happen. So what we're gonna do instead is that we'll probably split things up. Yes, this will be what's gonna happen. Now, hopefully, if we actually border Soul Sand Valley, then we'll actually get really lucky. I'm hoping. Now, with the ancient debris, I did manage to grab like 34. However, I was forced to use commands to get this high because they were just so hard to find. I've checked my sources, I've checked the wiki, and I even checked the changelog, and they did not give me enough information on that block. So, unfortunately, I was forced to use commands because there was no way I can actually do this on camera. Like, it's not happening. So, yeah, which means the mining stuff will probably end up being off camera. So, anyway, we already got a full stack of warped stems, so that's actually really good. Yeah, and if you don't know what these, why I'm mining those, and why you saw the blue planks in the recipe toast, well, that's because they're wood planks. literally. And if I am correct, I think you can craft a crafting table. Yes. Yes, you can. Perfect. This is actually really perfect. Which means that told you that you can actually now survive in the Nether. Literally. Yeah, with the availability of planks and all that stuff that you can actually mine in the Nether, which is actually really nice. I've always wanted that feature, honestly. Now, these actually simulate leaves in the Nether. Basically, I'm actually also going to actually... Wow, some of these blocks are actually insta-mined, even though they probably shouldn't be. Like the stem blocks, for some reason, you can actually insta-mine. And you know what I don't get? You can't mine shroomlight with an axe very quickly. Like, there's some stuff that, like, I find just completely illogical in the snapshot. Now, of course, we do have the regular old glowstone vein. That's always been there, so... And we're actually going to go into Spectator and actually go up higher, where we can actually find more stuff. And yes, this actually looks like a totally different dimension. Like, I'm being honest here. This actually feels like I'm not even in the Nether. But I am. And we are now back in the Nether wastes. And so we are actually, and right there is the blue Neverwort forest, is what I'm actually going to call it. It's known as the warped biome. It actually makes absolutely no sense whatsoever to actually call something that everyone knew for like months like blue Neverwort forest. Obviously. Yeah, I might... You're right, I have full damage turned off for this reason, so... Fire damage is also off as well, because it's a snapshot. Now, uh, um, we are actually exploring at this point. This is yeah, for the next several episodes, expect an exploration episode. If you're wondering why I'm not taking any damage, that's why this game rule set for safety reasons. Let's just put it at that. Now, we are just 1,000 blocks away from 0, the Nether hub. Trust me, 500 of those blocks was over bedrock ceiling. So, anyway, I'm going to be mining a lot more. Trying to actually get onto the surface. Now, I'm going to let some of these Netherrack despawn because I have enough. I actually have more than enough. So, I'm just going to let these items despawn. Yeah, the Nether is actually pretty dangerous travel. Now we're actually going to swim in the lava, and I'm actually going to swap into Creative Spectator. And actually see what's coming up next. Alright, so we are back, and when I say back, I mean it. We are back in the Crimson Forest. I really wasn't expecting that. So, anyway, this will probably be in... Whoa, 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 whoa. No drops, please, no drops. Yeah, and we'll probably grab some along the way. Because why not? I actually now have... Excuse that. Disregard that. Yeah, according to the changelog, they still haven't said anything about beds. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's just my biggest fall I just made. So, anyway, this is also the lowest Y level I have ever seen Crimson Stem on, or pretty much any stem block. I actually never seen it this low. Now we're actually going to be flying across here. Yay, we're flying. So yeah, I'm only doing this because it's really hard to travel in the Nether, and I really do not want to waste my elytra. So that's one of the reasons why you're probably going to see me a lot in creative. Now, basalt. This is actually the next biome we're visiting. So, we're going to stop here. We're going to switch back into survival. And then, welcome to the Soul Sand Valley. Yes, and they actually feature bone block, which you can now easily obtain as long as you're near this biome. So basically, this is actually one really great biome. This is actually another one of my favorites, by the way. This is actually another one of my favorites. I really didn't expect that we came across the Crimson Forest, but now we do. And I think there were only 3 biomes added to the Nether update. So, this biome also features basalt right here. So we're going to try our best to actually get all the Nether update blocks as easily as we can. We're not going to be able to get all of them because this is the first snapshot. And yeah, I don't know if you can, yeah, problem is I don't know if you can actually spawn the Wither. Wow, wait, what block do I even... Are... Oh, wow. Yeah, this is actually soul, soil. Right here. Yeah, this is actually pretty great. I'm actually liking the snapshot now. Yeah, soul soil. The difference is that if you put fire on soul soil, it'll actually create soul fire, which is what I often call blue fire. So, that's that, and my thing's lagging. Like, pretty hard. Now, when I first created a buffet world in normal difficulty, apparently a bunch of gas managed to spawn. Now, I don't know how fast I'm actually walking. But apparently the hue changes. It's not that great. There'll probably be a future snapshot where they actually make what looks like a smooth transition, which I really hope they do. And yeah, the blue fire is what I'm talking about over there, by the way. Yeah, I like Soul Sand Valley. This is actually my second favorite Nether biome in the Nether update. So, this feels like more of a snapshot video, but it's still a Let's Play episode. Let's just keep it at that. This will count towards our Let's Play video. Now, if I'm correct, I think I can actually craft these into bone meal. Yes! Yes. We can easily farm bone meal now. Once we get into the Nether. This is going to be our only source unless Mojang decides to change it because of farming capabilities. But we can now actually easily get more soul sand very quickly. And yeah, as you just saw, the hue changes depending on what biome you're in. It's not that all great, but it's good. So, anyway, let's actually grab a few more bone blocks. Yeah, and I think it now has a new sound. It sounds like bamboo. I don't know what it actually sounds like, but whatever it is, it sounds really... It's cool that I actually never noticed it until now. So yeah, yeah, 54 is good enough. Well, this will actually be the best bone meal farm ever, at least in my opinion. It's actually my best. Now, assuming we actually got enough of each, soil 25 is a great start, but really not quite. I may actually need to get haste and actually get mining. So yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about the Neverite tools and armor later. But we actually didn't discuss this at all, but we'll talk about it at the end of the episode. So, anyway, yeah, it's actually covered in Neverite. It's literally like never snows, what I'm gonna call it now. Literally one block. Yeah, this is as much as we're gonna do. Then we're actually gonna go and quote unquote kill ourselves, and we'll go back to spawn. Because we have a lot to discuss. So now we are back in spawn, and we got a lot to talk about. So anyway, we're going to go into back into spawn, where we'll go back to our Never storage, where we will actually further make altercations. Now, this might get tricky, but I accidentally put Crimson Stem in there. It's going to be a bit confusing at first, because of course it's the new blocks, and probably might get confused on where I'm supposed to put fangs and all that, but we'll get it. We'll get it soon enough. Sooner than later. So anyway, right now I'm actually taking care of this business. I need to place soul soil in a separate location. Warped warp block in here. Nylum can actually go in the same spot for now. We'll change the location a bit later. Bone block is actually going into the overworld storage. Basalt's going into Nether, so... And then don't forget Crimson. And now, we got ancient debris. I do not have coal nearby. Yet, now I do. But my furnace is actually all the way back at the standard storage room. So anyway, we're actually going back to the storage room, where we're going to actually start smelting these things. And if I remember correctly, I think you can use the blast furnace for this, but I'm not 100% sure. Which means we'll actually go to the smelting unit. Now, I do have an automatic smelter going down under my base, so you'll probably see that 9 of the furnaces in this building will be missing. So yeah, that's why. We're going to try and see if it actually works in the blast furnace, and I'm pretty darn sure it does. So, yeah, and we got Neverite scrap, which can be used, I think. How many does it take to actually make Neverite? Yeah, I think it takes 9. I think it takes 9. Yeah, no, I'm wrong. I was wrong. You need 4 golden ingots, and I forgot. I completely forgot that I'm required to have 4 golden ingots. So, yeah, it's going to be a while before I actually memorize all this. New updates mean new recipes. So, anyway, gold is actually becoming more useful at this point. So, basically, for the remainder of this episode, we're going to try and get the Neverite tools and armor. So, anyway, this is just only part 1. This is only the beginning. So then, let's see here. Officially, we have 3 Neverite ingots. Now, you can only craft 1, which is actually going to be a big problem because enchantments will not be saved. So, which means that we're going to need to actually, as soon as we get at least enough, then we'll consider changing. This will cause a problem for enchantments because you will lose all of them. So, which means you're going to have to be very smart into how you do this. So basically, diamond will probably not be our luck, but it will be better armor than the normal one. It'll be the second best, so at least according to Mojang. So basically, we'll grind everything, which does mean that enchantments will not be saved, like I mentioned. And as soon as we get all that, so anyway, yeah, you probably might be wondering why my screen's so large. I'm actually doing it large this time because it's a snapshot, so normally I don't have the screen small during a snapshot session. So anyway, I'm just grabbing one by one in case you were wondering why I'm not wasting time or anything. So we got 8. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, we're going to go to the enchanting area. This is where we're probably going to utilize it again. And unfortunately, we're going to have to disenchant all of you. But we'll make sure we actually get these re-enchanted as soon as possible. So anyway, say goodbye to the diamond armor. And why did I not get that? Excuse me. So yes, and we got our very first set of Netherite armor. This is actually a really big day. So now, it has the same strength and armor, you know what you call it, as diamond armor. Yeah, here's my Netherite ingot. There we go. Netherite sword, say hello. Now, diamond axe, you're the next to go away. The diamond pickaxe is getting its changes also. Hold on a second. So anyway, we got Netherite pickaxe, we got Silk Touch diamond pickaxe. This will actually be the Silk Touch Netherite pickaxe right here. And hopefully we can actually get that. And then we are down to 1 left. And so our diamond axe will become a Netherite axe. So anyway, big day. Which also means I'm out. I don't have any lapis. Now, we're going to do this in between episodes, the enchanting. But this is actually it for this episode. And yes, I'm really glad that I got what I wanted. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And please don't forget to check every day or something. I didn't mean to say that. Excuse me. Please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell so you won't miss future notifications for future videos. Diesel16, I'm signing out right now. Thanks for watching.